Britain blocks acquisition on new Diablo 4 details emerge. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Hey folks, this is Riker with a gaming news wrap-up video where we discuss the happenings of the week. As always, discussion timestamps can be found in the description below. But right before you skip ahead, just a quick reminder to ring that sub notification bell to be alerted to new Saturday episodes and stay up to date with gaming news highlights. But before I move on, a quick word from this video's sponsor, Cakewalk. Cakewalk is a new way for fans to support their favorite creators. You participate in sponsored activities, the creator earns a tip, and you also get cash back for every tip that you send. As a creator, Cakewalk serves as a link in bio service that collects all your social links on one platform while also letting you monetize that platform. It's super easy to sign up and create a profile, navigate your dashboard, check out your important analytics stats about your audience. It's so simple. It's a cakewalk. I mean, it's in the name. It takes just seconds to register and set up your profile. Then the offers are all updated automatically and get customized to your audience. You can even incentivize tipping by offering exclusive content to your supporters when they tip above a certain amount. Then for fans, creators can set a percentage that you get as cashback in the form of gift cards at hundreds of different retailers. And that's without spending a dime yourself, because you can send tips for free just by completing sponsored activities listed on the creator's Cakewalk. You can check out my Cakewalk offer wall at cakewalks.io/Riker, or if you're a creator, click the link in the description or scan the QR code to sign up. It's a new way to engage with your audience and earn tips. Alright, now, in other major news this week, the Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard has just hit a major roadblock. In fact, it might now be dead in the water. In a move that completely surprised most insiders, the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, the CMA, that's the governmental regulator of fair market competition in the UK, they've blocked the acquisition. But not for the reasons that most people would have guessed. It was actually over cloud gaming.
Cloud gaming? Oh.
Basically, they were concerned that Microsoft would monopolize the growing cloud gaming market by making its games exclusive to its own cloud gaming services. It's already estimated that Microsoft accounts for up to 70%.
Wait, you can block over that?
Of global cloud gaming services. And the CMA estimates that the cloud gaming market could become an $11 billion industry by 2026.
Yeah, if they get the input latency right, absolutely. Because I don't know if you guys ever played cloud gaming or not. I've tried it, like with Xbox Game Pass. I've tried playing games on there, but if you notice, like in cloud gaming, there's like a latency on like when you press a button on your controller or something. There's like an input latency there. So by the time you hit your button, it takes like maybe a second or two for it to actually respond in the game. So I think once they get that fixed up, absolutely, it's going to become an $11 billion market.
Sounds like a lot, but even if that's the case, in context, that still represents under 5% of the overall games industry. It's just bizarre for this small part of the market to be what stops this acquisition.
Absolutely.
Maybe the CMA thinks that cloud gaming is going to continue to grow over the next decade into something truly giant, despite what a lot of hardcore gamers feel.
Hey, what up,
Now,
Dragon?
both Microsoft and Activision Blizzard immediately began to take steps to fight this ruling. They are allowed to fight it, and they do have a deadline by which to do so, but if we go by the history of appeals with the CMA, the outlook is grim. The odds of overturning their decision are not in Microsoft's favor.
But does that mean, just because it's blocked in Britain, does that mean we're not going to be able to have it in the United States? Or does that mean only the acquisition will be for specific areas only? Or I don't even honestly know how that works. Let me know in chat if you guys know.
We can expect the story, though, to get dragged out for a few more months before we find out one way or the other. Now, analyst Michael Pachter believes that the deal can go through if Microsoft promises not to raise Game Pass prices. I guess we'll see. Microsoft President Brad Smith said he was disappointed by the CMA's decision, and he said that their decision reflected a flawed understanding of the market and technology. He also stated that this marked Microsoft's darkest day in its 4 decades in Britain. Then an Activision Blizzard spokesperson ominously declared, quote, "We will reassess our growth plans for the UK. Global innovators, large and small, will take note that, despite all its rhetoric, the UK is clearly closed for business. Following the news, Activision Blizzard's stock price dropped 10%, and Microsoft's actually rose 10%, but that's not because of the deal, but rather because Microsoft released their quarterly earnings update, which showed about a 10 to 15% increase across the board.
That's
However,
good.
within the gaming sector specifically, Microsoft's revenue is actually down 4% year over year, with Xbox hardware revenue down 30%. Activision Blizzard also released their quarterly earnings report, with Blizzard seeing its monthly active users drop 40% after the big spike it saw following the launch of Overwatch 2 last autumn. From 45 million monthly active users, which was resounding high, the monthly active users are now down to 27 million, and this is across all Blizzard titles, not just Overwatch 2. So this puts the monthly active users at a higher point than they were during the early 2022 lull of about 22 million, but still within their general dip below 30 million that they experienced from 2021 until the release.
Well, yeah, I mean, they got Diablo 4 and things coming out soon. Everybody's been grinding on Diablo, whether it be Diablo 2, Diablo 3, what have you. So yeah, they may have dipped there, but I think they're starting to come back up, right? Or no, this is just for 2022 from 2018. We're not even seeing the
Blizzard
current
sales, however, are up 62% year over year, so they're not exactly hurting.
Hey guys, if you like the video, make sure you head over to the page, hit that like button, scroll over, smash that subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified for future video drops, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.